Hello, this is Ira. Welcome to Stape YouTube channel where we talk about server-side tagging. In this video, I want to cover questions related to Firestore and server GTM integration. I will also show how to write data from server GTM to Firestore and how to read data from Firestore to sGTM. This write-read data from Firestore helps to enrich server-side tagging. So in this example, I will show how to store user data on purchase event and then how to enrich user data, for example, on page view event, like sending user email and user first name when this data is not available. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to cover is what Firebase is. Firebase is a database that consists of a collection of documents. Firebase is a new integration that was created for server GTM, and it gives numerous opportunities for server-side enrichment. So this is how Firestore looks like. So the pieces of small documents, they are organized in collections. Stape created a write tag for Firestore. I will show you how to use this tag later in this video, but first let me cover two important things that you need to have in order to use Firestore Writer tag. So the first thing is a Google Service account connected to your Stape account, and the second thing is a Firestore account. So let me start with a Google Service account. To create Google Service account, you need to log into Google Cloud. And once you logged into Google Cloud and selected your project, go to admin and select here service accounts. So I already have my service account created, but let me show you how to create a new one. So click here, create service account, add your service account name. Test Firestore service account ID will be generated for you. No need to change anything here. Click create and continue. There are two types of integrations that the service account allows to do inside the Stape. The first integration is BigQuery. We won't cover it in this video. And the second integration is Firestore integration. So to allow Firestore integration, you need to add a Firestore a role. So basically what you need to do, you need to select here Cloud Data Store User. Once done, click Done, and service account will be created for you. I will click Cancel because I already have one. So this one. Okay, so this is my actual service account. So once you created the service account, go to the Keys tab and you need to create a new key. Click here, Add Key, click Create New and JSON. Then click Create. Once you do that, a JSON file will be downloaded. And now you need to go to Stape admin. Open your server GTM container and click Power Ups. Here, click Configure Google Service Account and upload the JSON file that you recently downloaded from Google Cloud. Once done, click Save. So that's it. Now Google Service Account is integrated with your Stape account. We can proceed to the second step. The second step is to set up Firebase. To do that, go to Firebase, click Create a project, and select a project that you've used to create a Google Service account. It's important to use the same project because these two needs to be connected. I already have my Firebase set up, so I won't do it in a real life now. So once you've selected this project, click Firebase database. So basically this one. Then you will have to create a database. So the first step would be to select in production mode and click next. The second step is extremely important. Here you need to select a cloud Firestore location. This location should match your server GTM location. To check your server GTM location, go to Stape admin and check this one. So you see that mine is in US West, Oregon. Go back to Firebase and select US West, and then click enable. Then you want then you will have the similar interface that I have now, and you need to click here start collection. So add the collection ID here, and let me add Firebase purchase. We'll save. So this is my collection. It called Firebase purchase. Document, I just created a random name because I will store all my documents inside this collection. So I will need only this path. Okay. So now we are done with setting up Firebase and integrating Google Cloud, Google Service account with the Stape account, and now we are ready to go with Firebase Writer tag setup. Open Server Google Tag Manager, click and create a new tag. So Firestore Writer. Firebase path. It means that you need to add this either collection path or document path. I want to write all my, my idea is to push purchase event to Firebase, and I want every new purchase to be structured in a new document. So what I will do is add this Firebase path. Then what else? So I want to add event data inside the document, and I want to add timestamp. And also what I want to do is I want to send a user ID to Firebase. So you can use, so this is just an example, and here I will use GID, Google Analytics identifier, to give a unique identifier to user. You can, this is just an example, you can create it in whatever way you want. I just to simplify this video, I will use GID. GID. So this one is already, so this variable is already created. Firestore purchase, and this tag will trigger on all purchases. So let me show you how I get this GID variable. So inside the server GTM, this variable is set up like this. So it's event data. It's like a custom dimension 1. Inside web container, I send GID with all universal analytics tags as a custom dimension number 1. So this is how I send GID to the server GTM, and how this variable is created is basically, it's basically a first party cookie variable, this one. Okay, now let's test and let's see how this Firestore tag works. I will open web and server previews. Okay, let me make a purchase and we will test the tag. Okay, go back to the server container and check if Google Universal Analytics Purchase event triggered. This is Universal Analytics Purchase event, and you can see that Firestore Writer tag triggered correctly. Let's go to the Firestore and check what happened there. So basically, you see here that this is our collection that is used for Firebase tag. This is a new record. And this is all the information that was recorded to this document. To read data from Firebase, you need to have a variable. This variable is a standard variable that exists in the server GTM. So I already have my user Firestore lookup variable that reads data from Firestore setup. Let me show you how to configure it. So the first step that you want to set up is either where should this variable look information for? Is it do you want to specify it into document path or collection path? So since I create a lot of small documents inside this path, so I want to check everything inside the collection, and I will select here collection and add this collection name. What should you do here? So in this field, you need to add a Firestore record. Here is a condition parameter and the value. So what this means? So I need to optimize. So I want to extract user email every time when a GID in Firebase matches a GID on the site. It's my unique user identifier that I created. So let me modify. So this is my record that was created. Yeah, and basically I need to change the parameter GID. Sorry, it's a wrong, bad naming, but every time when GID exactly matches GID, a variable, every time when GID in Firebase matches exactly GID parameter in variable in the sGTM, I want to extract user email. Let me check where I can get user email. Yeah, I want to extract dimension 2. Dimension 2. Okay, save. Okay, let's open web and server GTM and test what we've done. So I will refresh my page and I will click through some tabs. Let's go to the server GTM, and this is the universal analytics request, and let's check what we have inside our lookup variable. Yeah, so you see here that this is a page view event by universal analytics client, and you see that our Firestore lookup variable, it went to Firebase and extracted my email. So yeah, it means that we set up everything correctly. And basically this ability to read-write data when you need it from Firestore gives numerous opportunities for data enrichment. You can enrich product data, event data, user data, whatever you want. I'm sure that the possibilities are unlimited. So yeah, in this video we showed how to write data to Firestore, how to read data from Firestore, how to create Firestore database, and how to connect a Google Service account to Stape. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.